Hello guys, today we will be making a prediction about the new character that will come in season 4, Dragon Ball Fighters, aka DBFZ. So, as you see my team right now, they're related to some specific characters: Trunks, Piccolo, and Android 18. The reason I say this, because I have a prediction. I think this prediction will be future adults Gohan. The reason I say this is, you know how Dragon Ball Kakarot released reasons, but yeah, here's my exact reason. Here's why I would put Dragon Ball. This is why I would put future Gohan in Dragon DBFZ. Simply because if this man can have interesting dialogue with Trunks, he can have a unique special that's only unique to him. He can come in 2 packages, so it can cost double the money. Or they can put him in a bundle, where there's 2 variations of him. Okay, so the first variation of him is him without his arm. No surprise there. I'm gonna be thinking, yeah, just why include that Gohan without his arm, you know? Cause some people say it's cooler. Some claim it's cooler, but in my opinion, they can do whatever they want with that. My third reason is, sorry. My third reason is, Dragon Ball. You know how Dragon Ball Kakarot is booming right now, thanks to its new DLC, with Trunks, the Warrior of Hope Trunks. If they can do that, imagine how good future Gohan will be now. And I know, it'd be like, why even do that now? Why would they even add him? You know how many things they could add with future Gohan? They can add a new story mode. And so they can add a new story mode now. What I mean is, future Gohan would be like, okay, something wrong with this timeline, right? Because for some reason in this story he somehow got brought back, right? Trunks didn't bring him back because at that time Piccolo was dead, so he couldn't bring him back, nah. And so what happened is, he didn't actually die. His soul got transferred. You know how in the story how your character gets what you call it, transferred to a new character like Frieza and Goku. So I think it's gonna be the storyline. Future Gohan gets his body, gets his soul transferred at the last minute. Yeah, and so who the soul get transferred to? His unborn, his son in the Dragon Ball Super universe, right? With Goku when he's alive, right? It's transferred to adult Gohan's unborn child, or it can be Pam. That can also work too, but yeah, but like Pam's already canon, and like, you know, so it'd be best if like if Gohan had a son in the story, right? There was Pam, and there was like his son, which I will call a vegetable, right? He calls his son Vegetable, right? So his son Vegetable would have the soul of Gohan, but the thing is, with Vegetable, he'd have a chase of this past Gohan, right? And so what I think will happen is, he's most likely play with Trunks, nah? Showing that he is a stronger individual between them, right? For some reason, see, even though he's younger, right? And see, this is why, and this is how it connects. If future adult Gohan gets transferred to a kid called Vegetable, adult Gohan's son, it would make a better storyline in general. Because people say this the Dragon Ball Fighters storyline is dreadful. I played a little bit of it. I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of boring, and just left it. Yeah, so I had to reset my game, so that's why I don't have any of the in-game items. So that's why. So they could revamp the story with that whole idea. Revamp the whole story, make a new story, and getting a new character with it too. And plus you're getting a new character with it too. So that's like 3 characters. 3 characters for one. For one new storyline. For one Gohan. For another Gohan that has and for one and for one Goku, what is his attack speed, right? Because you guys may be thinking it wouldn't make sense then if this kid is younger than Trunks. Okay, so how I'll do this is how I would do this is I'd make a time skip. So in this time skip, Goku's old, so everyone has aged a lot. Things have happened in the story, so they can just put whatever they want in the middle, right? And so there could be a 16-year-old Vegetable. And so what Vegetable would do is he'd be like Gohan, he'd be like future Gohan, and he'd most likely be best friends with Trunks. Since Vegetable has Trunks has the better technique, but Vegetable has more physical raw power. Yeah, he has more physical raw power, right? And so that's why the two of them are even in fighting. And so later in the story, you'll have to fight a threat. Like I don't know what if Kaizen. If you guys may be thinking Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't blame you. But the reason I say this is it will like, it's like this storyline could be all about Future Trunks coming back to warn them about something. So this Future Trunks has already beaten this guy, right? So he's thinking this is gonna be a problem, right? But what's gonna happen is, since Future Trunks warned them of this threat, something new is gonna happen, right? And so Future Trunks caused this whole mess, right? He didn't actually cause it, but like something happened, you know? So it could change the whole universe, like plot, right? So yeah. And so Vegetable, Trunks, Goten, and Gohan. No, yeah, Vegetable, Trunks, Future Trunks, and Goten would have to fight these people. Would have to fight Kaizen. Yeah, they'd have to fight Kaizen, because everyone in the storyline, I'm not gonna put some BS reason like they fall asleep, because that pissed me off in the story. I don't know why. So it was just a really bad story. So yeah. And I know some people will be thinking, what? But then, what's the point of buying? Like, what's the point of playing the streaming story mode, ne? So how the story mode would work is, you'd have to do a raid. Not a raid. You'd have to do actually, you got the story for free. Yeah, you get the story for free. With 3 more characters. So that's pretty good in my opinion. I'm not sure who's gonna be the voice actor for this, but I think it's a good idea. I don't know, some of you guys may be thinking, but then it doesn't make sense. Why would Pam be in there? So I think the reason is they won't be sleeping. I think what would happen is everyone would lose power. like they lose so much power. Like like let's say, the strongest fighters like Broly, Goku, Gohan, Vegeta. Since they had so much power, the power is getting minus. So it's like it's basically triple like plus like times the power levels, and then minus by times the power levels. Look, how do I say it? Let's make Goku really weak, so he can't fight. So he can't fight a guy. So yeah, it give like a good like reason for this. It make a pretty good reason for why this whole thing is happening. And the reason why Kaizen, Future Trunks, and Goten wouldn't have this problem is simply because since Goten wasn't in the original timeline, right? He is safe since he wasn't there in the beginning, so therefore it won't change anything for him. First of all, he wasn't there in the original timeline, so it will get changed for him. Trunks. So I think for Trunks I think he lived a very different life, and so for this reason, his power, he didn't get affected by it. And so yeah, so every Z fighter will get weakened. And I know you guys might be thinking, what's the point of even doing this, Oh my god, I think of other story. They could actually make this free though. Like, you have to finish the story mode to get adult Gohan, no, a future adult Gohan. Think about it, it'd be such a like that. Like you get like you can just buy one character, and like it's a good deal on its own. So that's my predicament of why it would be future Gohan. They could do so many things with one specific character, and it tie up with the Dragon Ball Fighters story. It tie up so well. And I know, guys, there might be some plot holes, but then you guys bought this game. Some of you guys bought this game for the story. So I think some of you guys actually want a new story to come help it. So this would be a new story. So you get future Gohan if you complete all of the missions, and you don't have to fight like every. You don't have to fight like every character. And so Kaizen will have henchmen. It would be called, what you call it? Gigands, yeah. He'll have 7 called Gigands, which you can also get for free. No, I see. Like I'm saying free stuff because like I want some free stuff, but then I don't have to do that, Like future Adult Gohan could have 2 variations to him: the no arm version, and there could be one where he has both arms. And so he can turn into Super Saiyan. Yeah. Not like Golden Frieza. He stays in this form until he dies. And so yeah. Yeah, guys. So I think that's a pretty good idea. I know that some of this now was like, I know it's not one of the best things in the world, but if you guys think about it, I have a pretty solid idea on it. It sounds good on paper. You just have to figure it out, and they can make it whatever name for his son. They can make it Gohan. Ooh. Adult Gotenks.